The Song of Solomon, chapter 5, verses 4 to 6. My beloved put his hand to the latch of the door, and my heart was moved for him. I rose up to open to my beloved, and my hands dripped with myrrh, and my fingers with sweet-smelling myrrh upon the handles of the lock. I opened to my beloved, but my beloved had withdrawn himself and was gone. My soul failed when he spoke. I sought him, but I could not find him. I called him, but he gave me no answer. Now I recall, as a small child, sitting in the living room and suddenly hearing a key turn in the front door, and my heart would skip a beat. My two sisters and I knew it was Dad returning from work. It was always an event, a special welcome event, something we looked forward to. Now, on hindsight, I realise that he brought with him a sense of completeness. Everything was right again. The Hebrew word would probably be shalom. Now everything was in its place. The return of a loved one, a feeling we can share with practically everyone. And so, here, the loved one rattles the latch of the wooden door. You can imagine the familiar sound that causes the heart to skip a beat. And that's what it says. My heart was moved or yearned for him. Why? Because she loves him, and his return brings with it shalom, a sense of wholeness and rest. Shalom by it, the peace of the home. Now, the mention of perfume in these verses indicates that she is ready for him, and she hastens to open the door. But he had gone. What sort of love is this? Was he impatient? Did he not really love her? Why had he gone? And then it occurred to me, my dad had a key to the door, but the Lord in these verses obviously hasn't. He has to wait for her to unlock the door. Besides, it says in verse 5, she put her hands upon the handles of the lock. There's a lock on the door. If he is so beloved by her, then this surely is his home. Then why was the door locked? That's a good question. There are times when our fellowship with the Lord is not as warm, shall we say, as it could be. Oh, we say, I've been waiting on the Lord. I'm even praying. That's the perfume mentioned in these verses. But everything seems so dry. He seems distant to me. Now, the good news is that you're troubled. You are aware that things are not quite right. You only felt that because he rattled the latch of your door. Otherwise, you wouldn't even care. He is leading you to a deeper fellowship with him. And that's the subject of the rest of this chapter.